What's going on, everybody? Obviously this view is a little bit different, but we're just gonna go ahead and move past that. We hit 95,000 on YouTube, guys, and as promised, at the end of this video I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what it is that we're going to be giving away. So make sure to stick around until the end, guys. It's just a big old pile up right now on the interstates. Oh, I need some air. It's so hot. I think it's because of this stupid turnaround where people just stop. 100% that's what it is. While we're stuck in this traffic jam, we're gonna go ahead and get to the main point of this video. This is gonna be the second episode of Highway Into the Past, and we're gonna be talking about April 19th, 1995. So let's get into it. On the morning of April 19th, 1995, Oklahoma woke up as if it was any other day. But at 9:02, everything changed. A massive explosion ripped through the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. In seconds, the entire face of the building was gone, killing 168 people in the process, including children in a daycare, and hundreds more were hurt. For a long time, it was the worst act of terrorism on American soil, and people thought that it must have been an attack from overseas. However, investigators soon found out that it was actually done by a man living in Kansas at the time named Timothy McVeigh. Within 90 minutes, Timothy McVeigh was pulled over on a highway outside of Oklahoma City. But the funny part is, it wasn't even for the bombing. It was actually because he was driving a car without a license plate while carrying an unregistered firearm. But while he sat in jail on those minor charges, forensic evidence from the truck bomb pointed directly to him. Terry Nichols, his partner, decided to turn himself in later that day after he found out that he was wanted by authorities. Over the following weeks, investigators pieced together their plan. Both men were angry at the federal government for events such as Waco and Ruby Ridge. Oh, there's a cop. Hello, Mr. Cop. That guy's just cruising and that cop don't give a f. If I was doing that, he'd be after me. Hold on, let me get out of this turn. I'm still super worried about turns on his bike. McVeigh rented a truck and filled it with homemade explosives that the two had been stockpiling and parked it right out front the Murrah building. Then he lit the fuse and just walked away. The destruction was horrifying and the shock was comparable. People couldn't imagine that an American would do this to his own citizens and his own country. Afterward, people had questions that were hard to answer. Like, how do we stop homegrown extremism? And how do we strengthen security without losing freedoms? Laws were changed and security was tightened, but what stood out most was how people came together. Rescue crews worked around the clock while volunteers came from all around the nation, and neighbors helped neighbors with every way they possibly could. All right, get comfortable in it. Oh, I wasn't comfortable in it. This bike is so much fun. He told me that if I wheelie it, to do it in first gear and to be careful when I do it. You're out of your mind if you think I'm doing that, dude. Kidding me? I can't find balance point on a 700cc single cylinder supermoto and you're telling me to start doing first gear wheelies on a CBR 1000? Yeah, nah, I'm good, my dude. I'm good. That's right, y'all. CBR 1000 with the fox gloves. What's going on here? Like, this is your guys' everyday. This is so much fun. And before we continue this video, we're actually going to go somewhere a little special. So I'll see you guys in a minute. You going to tell me where to go, GPS, or what? Bro, the GPS just gave up. What the f***? Hello. Not much. How are you guys? I'm good. How about you? Good. Can't complain. Just out shooting a little video.
With your phone? Oh, no.
No. Yeah, sorry. I'm a moto vlogger. I'm Undisclosed Moto.
Oh, undisclosed you?
Yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me. I appreciate that. If you shoot me a message, we are hosting a ride on the 31st. We're going to leave the back of Bass Pro at like 4:30, 4:45, and we're going to be riding up to Edmond.
You said 31st?
Yep, 31st. It's a Sunday. Running up to the 405 Goons meet. So you guys are more than welcome to come out and join us. All right. But I'm about to head out. You guys be safe. And we'll see you guys. Yes, sir. I'll shoot you that flyer when I get home, all right? I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. Bro, I really wish you would have put your quad lock on this before you gave it to me. So that's where we need to be. Maybe there will be parking on the other side. Okay, we have finally got here. Today, the Oklahoma City National Museum stands where the building once was, with a long reflection pool where the street used to be. On each end stands a massive bronze gate, one marked with 901 and the other marked with 903, 1 minute before and 1 minute after the blast, to be able to frame the moment that everything changed. However, the most moving part is the field of empty chairs. There are 168 chairs made of glass and bronze here, one for each person that lost their lives during the event. You can see that there's big ones and you can see that there's small ones. All the small ones are to memorialize the children that died in the event. And the pretty cool thing is, if you come here at night, each one of these has like a faint glow to them. I brought my daughter up here last week to kind of let her know what this video was going to end up being about. And it's a pretty emotional thing to see. I'm guessing that's the survivor tree. Right over here on this wall, this is actually part of the original building. You can still see somehow the fact that it's a little bit rubble. But yeah, this is part of the original building that they were able to salvage. But over here is where you have where people worked, whether it was the YMC building or the Journal Record building, survivors in the immediate impact area. And it's just full of names. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's still to this day hard for me, who's pretty patriotic, if I must say so, to think that somebody from America would do this to America, all because of political bullshit. Oh, that's a cool looking dragonfly. It's like white and black. Oh, look at it. There's also the survivor tree, a huge American elm that somehow survived the blast. You can come up here and read about the museum and stuff. Like take a tour, I guess, if you don't actually want to go in. Oh, survivor tree. Nope, not gonna listen to music. Trying to copyright me. Look at that. What does this wall say? Nuh-uh, Robin Marsh. The spirit of this city and this nation will not be defeated. Our deeply rooted faith sustains us. Holy, that's actually something super deep for Oklahoma. Yeah, man, when you come over and you just look, like, it's such a pretty place. If you're looking for a nice, quiet place to kind of just walk around, clear your head, this is a good place to do it. Definitely check this place out. It's pretty interesting. And obviously, I like education. So, like, anything that's like a museum or obviously like a state monument, I want to go and check it out, you know? But I want to see what this says. Team 5, 4/1995. We search for the truth. We seek justice. The courts require it. The victims cry for it. And God demands it. A rescue worker originally painted the message on this wall during the search and recovery efforts in April 1995. The building on which it's painted was a functioning office building when the bomb exploded across the streets. Ceilings collapsed, walls fell in, and glass shards flew throughout the building. Hundreds of people were injured, many critically. Fortunately, no one was killed inside this building. America's Worst Crime, Oklahoma's Darkest Hour, April 19th, 1995. The grateful citizens of Oklahoma hereby express their gratitude to all protective and rescue personnel whom, amid death, danger, darkness, and depression, rendered superb service above and beyond the call of duty. They were firemen, lawmen, nurses, doctors, paramedics, ministers, counselors, and many, many more. I'm just finishing this water bottle. I'm looking to see if I can find a trash can, because no litters here. Man, it's crazy that Oklahoma has very little in public trash cans, and then they wonder why there's so much trash everywhere. There's some people coming out of this church to talk to this home. Aw. They're asking him if he wants dinner. Aw, he gave him a hug, dude. That's so sweet. He's got such a smile on his face right now. This is awesome. That was really cool. That's very sweet of you. I just had to sit and watch the moment. Have a good day. Have a good one, man. Oh, that's funny. That's what I'm touching every so often. His f***ing chain. Oh my God. There's definitely a spot where you can tell on my shoe. The Oklahoma City bombing reminds us how quickly we can allow hate to turn to violence if we let it fester. It also reminds us that we're stronger when we look out for one another, when we talk, when we listen, and when we refuse to let hate and rage define who we've become. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, I have really started to enjoy doing these Oklahoma history highway into the past videos. So you made it to this part of the video, and as promised, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what we will be giving away. I'm not going to get too deep into details, but I will leave it vague enough for you guys to imagine. We will be giving away a brand new helmet. I do not have Pista money. If I was going to buy a Pista, I would be the one wearing it. So, with that said, keep your expectations a little bit lower than a $2,000 helmet, but at the same time, I'm not gonna make it a pointless giveaway. We'll make a short that tells you how to enter. It's gonna be super easy to enter. This isn't no pay-to-win type situation. So please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you guys like this type of content. I really want to keep doing it, so I'm just gonna keep pushing these videos out every so often whenever I feel like doing a little bit of history. But the fact that we hit 95,000 is huge, and I want to thank every single one of you for that. I wouldn't be able to if it wasn't for people like you that sit down and watch my content. So once again, thank you to every single one of you. But with that said, guys, that's all I've got for this one, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to how much heat gets trapped in a helmet, dude. Everybody and moaning and complaining at me on that one video with Bug about me not being able to listen has never worn a dirt bike helmet before. There's so much airflow that goes through those helmets. This gets me a little warm. Gotta do at least one little fun run on this thing, man. I think you guys might have just made me join the dark side. Holy shit. Man, you actually intimidate people to get the out of your way too. Unlike the Supermoto, people just look back. It's gonna be so hard to give this bike back. It's so much fun, dude. You guys have definitely got more respect out of me for riding these things, for how quick they are, how much power they have. I swear, sometimes it just feels illegal to be able to ride something like this throughout the city. It's so much fun. God bless America. Oh man, I can't miss the opportunity to do this. This is a f***ing tradition and I never get to. Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I got you, brother. You don't know how many people are out here on their bikes, man. I'm trying to get one.
Get one, dude. It'll change your whole f***ing life, I promise.
I'm trying to become part of that community, bro.
Man, I kind of want to go swimming. I really want to see what it's like on a sport bike. Well, I guess that's all the swimming I get. Yeah, man, counter steering on this is so much different than counter steering on my Supermoto. Thankfully, I have a little bit of experience, obviously, with the Supermoto. So, like, I get the basics of it. Push right, push left, go left. But it's definitely a much different feel than what I'm used to with the Supermoto. How do you go about this? Like, I want to pass this guy, but he's taking his sweet, dear little time. I guess like this. Man, just immediate power as soon as you want it. It's so great. Woo! Oh my God, dude, I f***ing love this life. I don't want to get off. I don't want to go home.